Nancy Sylvia from Simbili. I do poultry. I'm managing poultry, basically on chicken. So I started this poultry project just with one chicken. That one was, I bought it because of school. Even I didn't put it that it was something like business, but I even got surprised that it is now becoming very big. So that one chicken, I took it to a neighbor because I didn't have a cock. I took it, it gave now, it hatched to 6. Those 6, I took 4. I sold them. Then I went to Arua, I bought the exotic breeds. The ones I sold were local. So those 4 exotic breeds, they grew. Then, because there were no feeds, I went and borrowed some loan from this savings group. 90,000 I bought with the feeds. But I used this free range system where I just keep them for a little bit in the house, then I bring them out, then in the evening they go back inside. So that thing grew till I started it in 2018. So when here in Simbili, so I saw the rate of the need of eggs was too much. I bought those ones were layers. Those layers, each and every day they could do, just lay eggs. One, like this, a week, one tray. Then I sold them in like wholesale, 13,000. Every week, 13,000. And then I made some money. I also went back to Arua, I bought more 10. Right now I have 10, which are still growing. Then I bought like growers feeds, then layers feeds, because if they grow, then if they are now still growing on that process, I give that growers feeds. Then the layers feeds, when they grow like something like now from 12 months to 1 year, they start. So I give them that one, but still because I make the free range system, they come out, they get the feeds. That's why I do not spend a lot of money from buying the feeds. So then right now, it is now going so high that even some people know that I'm just in Simbili by the roadside. So even some NGOs in this World Hunger, they come and buy from me, retail business people. They come, they buy in wholesale, they go, they sell them, like one tray is 13, they go, then they sell one at 500, that one egg. So I see that it has a lot of market in that place, yeah? Then there's a lot of profit, like even now I have something like 300,000 that I kept from those four hens, the ones which are laying. So that is what I've made in that year. So I'm looking forward to develop it. It is something that even I've still not registered, but I'm seeing that it is growing, so there's need for registration. Because even I couldn't believe that it could grow very big like that. So this is what I will say about my poultry project. Thank you.
Okay, in the first place, I want to pass my greeting for the brothers and the leaders and the OPM who is around, and my dear brothers and sisters who are here. My idea is business retailing in my community. And as I'm talking, I have a small business in my community where I'm carrying right now it. Is there a need in my business in my community? Yeah, my business is good for my community. The time when I come to my settlement in Simbili, I look around, there is no any other market where we are going to buy any other thing. But now from Simbili 1 up to Simbili 2, I say now what can I do? I have a small money. That one's 180,000 there. I set my small business. From there, my community will start now moving together well, and they are happy. Of course, now from far, I bring them a near thing, like can save them. Now from there, that small money of mine, it reached something like 300 something there. Now they are happy with me, and yet targeted customer. I have a main targeted customer in my business. Sometimes I'm not sitting in one place. In a market day, I will travel with some of them in Siripi, like ngeje, onion, some other cooking oil, and rice beans. I'm moving like that. That's why small it developed my life, and it developed my family. And I have main target customers, both the refugees and the host community where we are. My business small thing which I said, it is now serving them, and they are feeling okay with it. Number 4 here, any source of finance. Yeah, I have some other source of finance which is now I'm a farmer in rain season. When it comes a rain time, I'm digging where to also invite some other man to support my business. Reaching in a rain season, like now dry season, I'm planning some other money which can buy a cox. I know in our area, I'm refugees, I don't have a land. In my part of the business, I am picking 80,000 tons for a 2 acre of garden. So that I plan a sim and cassava. As right now in this year, I talk about 300, my business reach there. As right now I'm talking now, I have 800,000 in my business to run my planting of sim and also increase my income in my business. From there, my business, the profitable thing for my business is profit for me. I start my business is under the tree like this in the shade, just making some other bends. From there, my business started growing. I said, now what can I do? Let me look for a small place. Let me now rent maybe a house. From there, I'm tired with the renting. Now this year and this month, I set my mind to go and Arua to buy iron seed to come and now construct a permanent shop for me, so that I will sit there inside with my small thing. I cannot even release some other man to pay a rent, to pay any other thing. So I buy an iron seed and I lay brick. Now maybe next week my shop will now stand in his leg. From there also, the reason why I apply for this business support from the YSAT, my capitals are not enough for me. I want a support from you. And the first support which I get from you people, I get the training that 5P has now also making me extend firm. As right now I'm speaking, when I reach home, I'm a firm and I'm strong in my business with a 5P and a train with some other setting of thank you. Setting of goals is also make me set another goal through in that training. And I believe and I trust that through your support, I can also settle my my family and my brothers who are still behind me. And those business of mine, I have some other children whose parents are lost, but right now I'm supporting them starting from 2018. My youngest brother and my sister's daughter who are in senior 1 and the others are senior 2, I'm the one who paid their school fees to in that small thing which I am doing. But I believe when you gain me a power, I will stand strong and I will change the community, and I will also touch some other youths who are still behind, so that they will stand strong through the power which I gain from the YSAT. So I want to end here. Thank you.
For the use of time, I would like to respect the gathering. My name is Miyong Bangwot from Omogo 6, Omogo Zone. I'm planning a business called Brightview Computer Center. After realizing that this computer center is needed most within the area that I'm living. So, and this business, the aim of it is to bring these needed services to people's door, like by giving them this quality printing, photocopying, and a learning center for youth. So, the location of this village is located in an area whereby it is the only one in that zone, and it is bordering by another 2 villages from Okwa zone. It's Okwa 5 and Okwa 4. Within this Omogo zone, it is just an area where there's no this computer center. People are moving from very far, from Omogo to Luruja or Patri, and then Oshia here to search for these services. So when I realized that this is a bit too high for people, wasting a lot of money to search for these services, I tried to come up with this idea of maybe if I have done that, people will appreciate it, and there will be a lot of customers using this center. So when I planned that, I see that there's no one else who could do it apart from myself. So I decided to make a personal saving by getting some little money monthly. So I put it in saving. So after some months, I'm able to get this second-hand laptop computer. So from there, after that, I've realized that this computer is not that proficient, by the way. It's not in well functioning. So I've come and realized the battery is taking only 30 minutes. So from there, I started using it for sending these songs and videos for money, so that to also invest some a little money to make sure that I get my business that I wanted. So from there, I took some little time using it. So I know that this business is a bit hard because the requirements that need to set up the business are a bit expensive. But when I look at my community, at my zone, I feel like I can't withdraw my mindset to open that business because I realize no one else will do it apart from myself. So when I saw the advert from YSAT, I feel like this may be an opportunity for me, open for me the door to make sure that I save these people from their suffering. So that's where I came up with this idea, and my stakeholders are the youth themselves, the community, the institutions like the school, because in that area there are 4 schools that are within, and we also help them to not go to a road to print those exam papers and then some midterm papers for the children, but they will get these services close to them. So that one gave me an interest. So when I also asked some of my friends, I realized that there are some other youth who are in the village. They have this skill, they have this idea. Some of them have attended this ICT training, but they're idling in the community. They are not even using this. So I feel like when I operate this business, some of them will start learning. They will help me in doing this printing business, photocopying, and they also get this skill, not to forget what they have learned from the past. So I also get encouraged by this youth when I ever try to share my idea with some other people whom I trust most. They encourage me to go ahead, but what they used to tell me is it's not going to work very soon, but it'll take your time. I said that whatever person put in mind and person focusing is immediately what the person is going to get. And my dream is, from 5 years, when I started my business, is going to be a big company operated in my own hometown. That is what I believe. If I never give up on it, I'm very sure that I will proceed with it, and I must get people knowing that I have done something, and make other youth to learn that there's something that is valuable for them. So, and thank you so much. So I'm also realized that when I've done with this, there's some other youth who are also there in the community. As I said, that is also a learning center for youth. They will come and also learn this computer basics by learning how to type, how to print, and also how to use some other skills that is needed with the computer. So this is what I come with. My business is not legally registered. It is not even operation, but it is a working plan that I have in my mind. This time, I may make it possible. Thank you.